Morning, Jules here, Joolsedesigns and JT Creations. I did start this video with a different camera, however it wasn't videoing for as long as I wanted it to. So what I did was, I'll go over it, we all love junk mail, and I got a Sun Life junk mail, and it's got the nice big window, so I opened it up. It was longer. I opened both sides up and made them round about, I didn't measure, it's a guesstimation. This is an envelope that we got a Christmas card in. This is a little envelope, and so what I want to do is a stacked pocket to go in a journal. I also had this and I thought that would be nice in here. But what I'll do is I'll make a journal card for that. I've picked some of the paper from my new digital kit, my warm and cozy, or cozy and warm autumn. What I did was I held it up to the light and just marked the corners, and then joined the corners with using the ruler and a pencil, and then cut them out, and it's not too bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick that on. I am going to stitch it, so I am not that bothered about the glue being perfect. And so now we've got that one. I want one to go inside. So again, what I'll do is I'll measure it, like, doesn't have to go right down to the bottom. But it has to go to the top, so there's the top. And there's the side. Again, this is going to be stitched, so I'm not that worried about the glue I use. And what do we want on this one? Now this I'm not going to stitch round, so I will be using a little stronger glue. I'll use my Fabri-Tac. And I got some nice brown lace from a digital swap that I did. It was a literature swap, and what we did was we did a, oh crikey, I'm putting that upside down, we did a literature, like A4 page folded into two, so it was like 4 pages in a journal on literature, and then we swapped with somebody, and I got mine and it was beautiful. So I am going to use it in my journal, this autumn journal. It's absolutely fabulous. It was by Juanita Prada, beautiful crafter, and she also sent me some little bits of threads and some beautiful brown lace, and what I want to do is I want to use a bit of that on here somewhere, so maybe let me see, not just the prettiest lace ever? That's absolutely gorgeous. And I think I will put that there. I'll just give that an extra ink. And the bottom bit, so we can put that there. And then, do I want this ruffled a little bit? No, I want it straight. I want to use it all, so I'm going to cut it here. Might need to ruffle it a bit, because I really don't want to cut any off. Is that not terrible? No, I want to use it all. Oops. I want to make sure it sticks. There's a little bit sticking out, but that's fine, that's fine. Because this is going to be a pocket, it's going to be filled in. Let me get my ruler inside that, because when I glued this down, when I glued this down, there was glue stuck over, so it's gone inside. Okay. Oh. Can only happen on camera, this. Right, there we are, we've got it out. And I've ripped that little bit there, but we'll get that sorted. Right, so when, obviously I'm going to make that bit the opening. And what I'll do is I will open that now. And I am going to have to cut some of this off, but never mind, because it'll go in my teeny tiny bits and bobs box. Oh, I think I need a sharper pair of scissors. There we are. So there we are. Right, so this is now going to be the opening. So we don't want to glue that down, otherwise it restricts your pocket to there. So what we want to do is, I'm looking for the glue that I normally use. I'll use this one. Okay, so you just put a little tiny bead of glue up this side there. Bead of glue around the edges. And then you can fill all this. Now I do want this to stick down because I'm not stitching around this, but make sure you get round these, otherwise you end up having sort of like little, but make sure that it doesn't go there. You end up having little flaps of paper inside your pocket that can hinder cards and things like that going in, you know, if you've got lace or anything on them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull that back because I've cut that off. It's a little bit longer than, a bit wider, sorry. And there we have it, and what I'll do is I'll cut that and I will re-ink it. So now we have that. So when you open it, we've got that. So now we want a piece to go in there, and I'm just wondering if I should use a piece of the tartan. I know it's on that side as well, but I quite like this tartan. So again, I don't want it edge to edge. So we'll take it there, lift that up a bit and take it there. Okay, so I'm back. So I've stitched it. I've put the thumb notch in there, and I've put the thumb notch in there. What I tried to do was get the thumb notch to match. I'm a bit OCD like that. While I was stitching, I've also done a little bit of ribbon and just ruffled it. You just do a straight stitch and then pull. So I'm going to stick that on there, and then it just adds to that. And I will cut the bits off once it's stuck down. Okay, so we've got that. And again, this will just go into my tiny bits, even though it's got bits of glue on it now. Okay. So what we were going to do was we were going to do a butterfly, weren't we? So there we've got that one. Got that one. Now I have got some fussy cuts that come with the kit. Now these are my from my sketches. It's actually from that. I still haven't, that's a watercolour. I need to scan that before I use it. Okay, I've got a stag's head. No, I'm going to put the stag's head there. Now that's going to have, I don't know whether to use that on a, that would make quite a nice, so how big do I want the card? So I want it sort of like 5 inches by 6. Right, so I'm going to look for some card blanks. I'll be back in a minute. Right, so I'm back. So I found a tag. It was actually a card. So what I did was I just covered it with paper, put that on, put a little bit of the ribbon in, and what I'll do there is I'll put some papers and we'll make a book out of some of the papers that's left. And there we have it. So we just need to make some tags for the little pockets. Now I have some of these. These are the fussy cuts. These aren't mine designs. These I got from Graphic Fairy. But I have used them in my digital. Right, okay, so what's in that? Ah, right. There we are. So we've got that one in there. Need a nice one in here, and I quite like the colour of this. Again, this is a card. That's it. Okay, so we've got that one, got that one, and we've got that one. You don't want to put too much on it because it'll make it bulky, and you're going to add things to your pages. So again, as I said, this will be glued on to probably the inside page. And what I want is I want some gems or some glittery stuff to go on there. See what we've got here. Now I do have a pen to pick these up. So I'm going to use the pearls. Not going to use the white ones. I'm going to use the sort of like the deep orange ones. You're supposed to be able to, that's it. No, there's 2 there. Right. Alright, trust it. They'll be stuck together like a bead. Another one that's stuck together. I was gifted these by my daughter-in-law. She's a nail technician, or one of her skills, and this was part of her kit. She used to put pearls and that on, so she stopped doing that, and she gifted me all the the pearls, which I was very grateful for. So we'll put them back in there. Now I've spilled some all over. I want something on there and something on there. I don't want, so what I'll do is I'll use a bit of this. It's when I cut the window out, it's what was left over. It's what it was, the piece that was cut out. And again, because this is going to be a book, you can only do one side of the card. So there we are, we've got that little bit on there, and there we are. So if I clear that away and move all that, oh, my chair's creaky. And there we have it. So we've got that pocket, we've got that pocket, we've got that pocket, and then there'll be a pocket behind, and we have some big tags in the kit that'll fit behind there nicely. So thank you for joining me. I hope you get something out of this. As I say, this is just a guide. You can decorate it as much as you want. Any papers, it doesn't have to be for autumn, it can be any type of journal. So if you enjoy it, please subscribe. Bye, see you in the next video.